everybody, Denise Dodge here with eXp Realty. Today I'm going to tell you about Tucson's best gardens. I've narrowed it down to 4 locations. You'll be able to find the contact information for each place in the product description below. The first garden I want to tell you about is Mission Garden. It's at the bottom of Sentinel Peak, also known as A Mountain. This is Tucson's birthplace. It's extremely sacred to the native people of this location, which is the Tohono. There you can observe ancient gardening practices, as well as take classes where you get to discuss archaeological evidence that is still being found to this day. They also offer a variety of classes that talks about the location's flora and fauna. It's a great experience for families and college students alike. The second garden I want to tell you about is Tohono Garden Gallery and Bistro. I love this place. It's a desert conservation area in the middle of the city. It's very relaxing, and they offer daily tours which change throughout the year. So you can go at a different time of year and still find something entertaining to do there. Also, I love the gallery because everything in there is Sonoran desert themed, but it's constantly changing. And the bistro is great because you can grab a really yummy margarita. The third garden I want to tell you about is Tucson Botanical Garden. This is special to me because this is where my husband proposed and I said yes, and we've been together ever since. What I love the most about this place is certain times of the year they have a butterfly and orchid exhibit. These butterflies come in from out of the country and they hatch here. So you enter this room, and as you enter, there's orchids everywhere. There's butterflies flying all over the place. They even have trays with little oranges and fruit slices on it, and the butterflies just eat at the nectar. It's really magical. I highly recommend it. Besides the butterfly and orchid exhibit, they have other exhibits throughout the year, depending on the season. And then all throughout the grounds, you can find beautiful plants blooming all times of the year. You'll also find Edna's Eatery. They don't have margaritas, but the food is really good. I highly recommend them. The last garden I want to tell you about today is the Yume Japanese Garden of Tucson. I saved this for last because it's entirely different than every other garden I've shared with you today. All the gardens are Japanese themed. So there is, for instance, a koi garden, a Zen garden, a modern garden, and many others that you'll learn about when you go visit. Also, they have a gallery with traditional Japanese artwork, including kimonos and scrolls with poetry and art on it. One of the things that is most important to me about this garden is they have a program called the Pathway to Healing. It is a program where they utilize the gardens to help you deal with any mental illness issues that you might be dealing with, like depression, anxiety, PTSD, and others. I've personally heard that it has been very helpful to individuals, and I urge you to go learn about it if that's something you think will be helpful for you on your journey. Thanks for hanging out with me today and talking about what I consider to be Tucson's best gardens. If you have a different opinion, comment your favorite garden in the comments below. I want to hear about it. And if you have any questions about Tucson's real estate market, or you have questions about Tucson in general, feel free to reach out. You can find my contact information below as well. Thanks, and I'll see you next Friday around 3 p.m.